Yeah, Jasper, in one of those hangars right now, we showed you the outside. Now we're actually inside that hangar. I want to show you what's behind me. This is a plane covered with steel beams. There's actually two planes behind here, several vehicles. Actually, an old classic Model T car, it seems, behind this plane. It's prop covered with a steel beam. The roof itself, it's got to be only a few feet over my head. Usually these things are dozens of feet tall. Right now it's been shortened as it was leveled by these very strong winds we've seen. Let's go over here, pan over here. We see a golf cart. Basically only the frame remains, the roof gone, debris over here. The owner who I spoke with moments before, obviously, he heard about it. He lives only about 20 miles away. His house was okay, but of course he heard of damage at the airport and he had a bad feeling. He drove over here to see, and he discovered his hangar, of course, like this, leveled. Now, in facing all this destruction, he still wanted me to show you this, the horns down, some humor he was able to find in all of this. That flag is still flying strong, along with Don't Tread on Me, the American flag, Oklahoma flag, and of course the OU flag behind that. But we're going to still explore more of this damage here at the regional airport in Clinton and show you more of what we can find. As I've said before, we've seen holes gone through steel, holes gone through the roofs of some of these hangars. But Jess, we'll send it back to you for right now.
Okay, Andy, and just real quickly, if we still have Andy, I was just going to ask him to walk us through what he saw as he got into town. I know much of the town was without power at last check. Do we still have Andy? See if we can go back out to him and you can give us an idea of just what did it look like outside of the airport area. I know the airport area is in the east side of town, which is where the tornado hit in that area. As far as just kind of surveying any damage around town, did everything look to be in pretty good shape?
Yeah, with the nature and the size of the town, there isn't much lighting to begin with in the evening, but those lights that were usually in downtown were, of course, out. Only lights that we saw that were on were at the police station. There was some damage on that main Gary Boulevard street into town. We believe we actually saw some roofing tiles from an auto repair shop that was in the road. We couldn't tell if it had come from that building or somewhere else, but they were all over the street and they were redirecting traffic. But on our way into town, that was really all we saw. There was some emergency lights, some emergency crews out and about moving things out of the roadways. We also saw one pickup truck mentioned before that appeared to have a small accident at the intersection in the center of town, right near the police station, but folks were able to walk out with no injuries at all, appeared fine. They towed away that car and crews quickly cleared that road. So we've seen some street lights out, we've seen some power out, but the most of the damage we've seen so far this evening right here at the regional airport at places like this, a nearly leveled hangar. But